Okay, so this time we're going to look at dividing a decimal number by a whole number. So it's really, really easy. We know we're dividing by 7, so I'll put 7 on the outside. I'm then going to write down my number here, my bus stop, 97.3. And as with any method normally with decimal points, as long as you line them up, you can then just continue using the method the exact same way you have. So I'm going to almost imagine that's not there now, and I'm going to continue dividing as I used to. So I'm first going to see how many 7s fit into 9. Well, as you know, 9 would be right here, so 7 would go into 9 once exactly, with 2 left over. Hopefully you're a little bit more familiar with this now. So 7 into 27, I'd go 1, 2, 3. I can't go 4 because 28 is a little bit too far, because 27 would be roughly here. So it'd be 3 with a remainder of 6. And then here, I'm going to go 7 into 63, and I haven't done it all the way here, but I have written my 7 times tables down here as well. And as you can see, 7 would get to 63 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my answer is actually 13.9. Okay, so I've done nothing different whatsoever. Just the key part here is line the decimal point up before you start. Okay, so you can see I've already set this one up. I'm going to first see how many 5s fit into 2, and hopefully what you already know is we can't quite fit 5 into 2, so we're going to write a 0 carry the 2. Okay, because we haven't used it. We're now going to see how many 5s fit into 27. So where would you stop? Would you stop at 25? Because 27 would be in between these two. So that's going to be 5 times with 2 left over. Okay, as you can see now then, it's slightly different. Because 5 won't go exactly into 22, what we can do is, like any other method, you think of column method, we could just extend it and simply add a 0. So if I wanted to, I could keep extending it. I could write as many zeros as I wanted to, because it's not changing the value of this number, it's just making it longer. However, I'm probably not going to need all of these 3. So go back to where we were. 5 into 22 would go 1, 2, 3, 4 times. We stopped at 20 though, we had the number 22, which would be a remainder of 2. Now you can see I've got the number 20. So how many 5s into 20? Obviously 4 times. So I didn't actually need these other zeros, just showing you could write them in. So my answer is 5.44. Okay, continuing with decimals. However, at the moment, it looks like it could just give us a nice answer. So we're just going to progress it one step further. I'm first going to see how many 4s fit into 7. Okay, so it doesn't matter which way you do it. We know 4 would fit into 7 once, with a remainder of 3. So I carry the 3. I see how many 4s fit into 39. So you can see I've gone all the way up here. 36 is where I stop, or if you just listed them. So that again would be 9. Then what's my remainder? Well, I stopped at 36, but we had the number 39, so my remainder is 3. Okay, so I've now got the number 38. So before I see how many 4s fit into 38, you can quite clearly see it's not a perfect number. So this time, rather than write in remainder, we're going to just progress it now. I'm going to put in a decimal point here and here, because by adding a decimal point here, I'm not changing the value of 798. And then that allows me to continue to add as many zeros as I like. That's really important you put this decimal point in. If you don't, you're making this number 10 times bigger every time. So make sure you put the decimal in, and then that allows you to put as many zeros in as you can. So let's go back to the question then. 4 into 38. How many times would that be? Well, again, we'd stop at here, 36. That would be 9 times, with 2 left over. Now, as you can see, I didn't need all these zeros, but in theory, you could keep going if you needed them. How many 4s fit into the number 20? It'd be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's my answer, 199.5. So just to recap, from now on, we're not going to write a remainder on the end. We're going to put a decimal in and add as many zeros as I need.